I'm Elizabeth Goldenberg, the founder of Onespot Allergy. I have two sons, and my younger son, Jacob, has severe food allergies. I'm going to describe to you 3 products I've put in my food allergy safety kits that I find essential for avoiding accidental exposure to food allergens. These were inspired, actually, not by Jacob's food allergy, but by the fact that one winter my family was swapping strep throat. We just seemed to keep infecting each other, and I wanted to locate the source of the infection. It turned out that this was happening in the bathroom, and the first source of contamination I found was our toothbrush holder. When I had a good look at it, I realized that there was foam from each person's toothbrush pooled at the bottom of the holder, that people weren't necessarily putting their toothbrushes in the same slot every time, that sometimes the toothbrushes were angled and were even touching each other. The moment I separated out our toothbrushes, we stopped making each other sick. So what I've put into my food allergy safety kits are single brush toothbrush holders. I think they're very useful for general hygiene. In my family, we each now have our own toothbrush holder, but at a minimum, I'd suggest using this for the food allergic person's toothbrush so it doesn't come in contact with the other brushes. When my older son goes out to a birthday party and eats foods that aren't safe for his brother to eat, the first thing he does when he gets home is wash his hands, brush his teeth, and wash his face. And his food allergen is then on the toothbrush. The last thing I want is for Jacob's toothbrush to come in contact with it. This way, it can't. The second thing I pulled together for better hygiene were these labels. I had realized that we had reusable cups in the bathroom, but people couldn't distinguish which one was theirs. So I wanted to label each person's cup so it was obvious at a glance that they were using the right thing. The reason I didn't want to use stickers I could get at the dollar store is there's a lot of waste on those pages, first of all, and those sorts of labels contain chromium, mercury, lead, and ink that's full of solvents. These are printed on safe Code 5 plastic with solvent-free ink, and they're actually food grade. I like these labels because they are sold in color-coded packs, so you get only what you need. They are very discreet. They don't fade. They stay on well in the dishwasher, but they are removable without leaving a residue. And the way I apply this to food allergy is I want Jacob using his own things. I don't want him putting his mouth on something someone else has used in case that contains his allergen. And I use them to label his water bottle and his lunch kit at school. Someone else's snack might not be safe for him. I need him to eat his own things only, and for that to be obvious to him. And if he accidentally sips from the wrong water bottle that happens to have his allergen on it, he could get exposed to enough allergen to cause a severe reaction. The final thing I pulled together for better hygiene in general was towel clips. I realized my children were having trouble identifying which towel was theirs. They were wiping their faces on our towels or on each other's towels, and that was one of the sources of our illness. I don't want this to happen with Jake's allergy again, because when his brother cleans up, that food allergen could potentially be on his brother's towel. We need to use our own things. It's better hygiene in general, and it's better for food allergy. So what I do is I take these color-coded clips and I slide them onto the edge of our towel. In our house, Jacob is green and Aaron is blue. Our towels are easily identified. When it's time to do laundry, we just slide these clips off and put them on the next one, and I can be sure that everyone's using their own things. I recommend these cross-contamination products as a great way to improve your hygiene in home generally, but as an essential tool when dealing with food allergy in particular. I'm happy to report that after living with Jacob's allergy for 6 years, we've had no accidental exposure to his food allergen.